G'day everybody, welcome back to our playthrough of Starfield, where in the previous episode we have just visited this NASA launch site. Buried underneath the launch site is actually, well, both a museum, but so much more. It turns out this is a research station as well, where essentially the first forms of grav drive research were conducted. But not only that, we did actually find an artifact as well. One of the artifact pieces that we are looking for, obviously as part of a group known as Constellation. Now, we also discovered, and this is a bit of a bombshell, the reason why the Earth is the way it is. Apparently, grav drive technology, or very early iterations of it, essentially destroyed the Earth's atmosphere. I would probably say, I mean, in my mind, it's like maybe punching holes into the atmosphere, and because of the number of times the grav drive or older grav drive technology was used, I guess the atmosphere was severely damaged, and therefore, Earth lost, I guess, all of the gases that are contained within the atmosphere, resulting in the Earth being what you see today. So, yeah, big revelation there. As a result of finishing our questline here, the two Starborn that have, I guess, directed us to come here to learn a little bit more of the truth, they are now waiting for us, and yeah, we're pretty much just gonna have a chat with them, see what happens next.
Do you understand now why I asked you to come here? The artifacts unlock the secret of interstellar travel at the cost of Earth.
An easy trade, honestly. Why have one world when you can have all the settled systems?
I feel like this is really black and white, and I agree to some extent, but I think that had the other researcher, the lady, I forget her name, had she expressed her views a little bit more and I guess pushed on the fact that perhaps maybe grav drive technology wasn't safe and pushed for more testing, I would say that there was an opportunity there to try and develop the grav drive technology to a point where it wouldn't have caused a problem with the Earth. But look, I'll go for the last one. I'll see if I still have to choose either between these two choices.
Every grav drive in the settled systems was built on technology that came from an artifact that was discovered on Mars. But these early drives shook the gravity field surrounding Earth. Eventually, the atmosphere started to slowly sputter away into space. That's why Earth is uninhabitable. The artifact gave the scientists a greater understanding of time and space, but not the wisdom to see where that would lead.
The settled systems wouldn't exist without the artifacts, in other words. We owe what happened here in NASA a great debt.
I don't know if... Yeah, again. I just believe that had we been more careful, there was no need for Earth being a sacrifice. But I do agree that humanity's destiny was the stars. It's a tough choice. I'll go with the second one.
Don't you see? The power of the artifact forced humanity to the stars. They didn't get to make a choice. How many would have chosen Earth? And what gave Victor Isa the right to choose for them?
You see the hypocrisy in what the emissary is saying, right? They don't want to rob people of their free will, but then they steal the artifacts for themselves.
In the wrong hands, the power of the artifacts can make anyone a tyrant. That's why we watch over them. The only thing you're watching out for is yourself.
Interesting choice here, the third one. I do kind of feel that the Starborn shouldn't be the only ones to make a decision on how to handle the artifacts. So no, I'm not going with either of them.
Don't be a fool. The emissary and I may have our differences, but you do not want to give us a common enemy.
For once, he's right. Don't do this. We can collect the final pieces together.
I'm tired of the both of you. I'll get to the Unity on my own.
Well, look at that. The emissary just became my new best friend.
You've made your choice. When you're ready, the Hunter and I will be at the buried temple. That's where we'll settle things.
Meaning, we'll kill you. But hey, at least we'll wait. The final round doesn't start until there's only one artifact left to gather. And if I'm not mistaken, Constellation has one or two to go.
Okay. That is conveniently up and left. I mean, if they had the technology to just simply appear anywhere, I don't understand why they're having such trouble trying to take the artifacts from us. But anyway, that's that, guys. So I guess we need to gather the last few remaining artifacts before we'll actually, you know, learn a little bit more about what happens next.
Is something amiss?
Let's get going.
I will watch your back.
Alright. So let's take a look at what we need to do. Final glimpses. Okay, yep. So these are the few artifacts that we need to obtain before we're going to be able to complete. I guess Unearthed is going to be the final mission of this game, potentially. So I'm just having a look further on, I guess, other quests that we have yet to complete, and I think we'll be spending most of our time really looking at most of these quests. I'm thinking Power from Beyond is a good one to try and do right now. So yeah, why don't we get to that? I do want to sell a whole bunch of stuff though. We're almost over encumbered, so I kind of want to get rid of a lot of things. So let's make a journey to the various settled
Always
systems.
A satisfying moment
Where are we? We could go to Sidonia. I mean, Sidonia's just here. So yeah, let's do that. Could speak to the trade authority there. They should have plenty of cash for us. And then our friendo, maybe he's got some quests for us. We could maybe look into having a chat with him about it. So, that was sort of an interesting choice we were presented with. I wonder if, like if we sided with them. Obviously they were saying, okay, well, we'll gather it together. Does that mean I become a Starborn then? And do I have access to their gear? Questionable. But I don't feel entirely comfortable turning around and making an enemy of the Constellation, because, you know, they've pretty much been the people that have guided us so far in this entire playthrough.
How's it going? Can I help you?
Yes.
Cool. That's
Just
what we do.
here to sell stuff. So, let's see. That can go. Okay, don't seem to have a lot of weapons. We have anything else that needs to be removed? Maybe not. Maybe we do have a lot of resources that I probably need to just offload into the ship. So my bad, guys. Let's do that.
See you around.
But as I said, we can maybe have a chat with this guy here. I forget his name now.
You don't think
Dennis.
Woodard is going to crack down on the side businesses, do you? No reasons, just asking. It's not illegal.
Well, I came back to ask you if you had any more work.
Ah, yes. Ready to get some more equipment from dangerous renegades for me?
Yeah, we could do that.
Oh, good then. My buddy tells me where to find the equipment I need, and so I will pass this information to you. Thank you.
Okay, so go to the abandoned mineral refinery. It doesn't say what we need to get though, so we'll have to look into that when we get there. That's fine. Let's get back to the ship, and I think once we offload all of these materials, we might be feeling a little bit better when it comes to the weight. So it's interesting that the main story seems to be coming close to wrapping up. And I feel like we haven't really visited all of the systems just yet. And also, we haven't exactly reached Varun space. And we haven't really dealt with too many of the Varun either. So that's a bit of a disappointment. I would have liked to get to know the Varun as a faction a little bit more before the game ends. So I wonder if perhaps we might need to spend a bit of time also simply exploring. That might not be a bad idea. So let's store all resources. Yep. I have a few miscellaneous things here. We've got a stolen digipick. I guess I can just leave that. Artifact Psi. This doesn't have any weight on it, so it's not too bad. Got a few snow globes. And a few random things. Guess I'll just keep all of it. It's fine. But yeah. So, the next thing is really we should try to get ourselves to this next power, Indum 2. And I think I mentioned this before, but it feels like we probably could still find even more powers. It seems like there are plenty of additional slots for more powers, so I wonder how we actually do that. Whether or not it maybe unlocks after, you know, picking up the next power, and perhaps maybe we can find more after that. Or if we simply have to do a little bit more exploring, I'm not sure. Anyway, let's open up the scanner, let's try and find... Oh, okay, well, the temple is quite obviously there in the distance. So let's head there. We have just leveled up as well, so perhaps maybe we could think about spending our skill point somewhere. I'm not sure what would be good though. Temple Alpha. Okay.
Never in my life
Let's try and find the entry. Perhaps over there. Yeah, we've done this a few times now, so let's see if we can try and do this relatively quickly. There we go.
So much to tell us. But still, there are so many questions.
So we've got personal atmosphere. I have no idea what that means. Let's take a look. Oxygen pure and clean, brought forth to breathe deep and counteract harmful carbon dioxide. Ah, okay. That might actually mean that we could restore the amount of oxygen that we have and run for longer, perhaps. That is not a bad thing to have, I don't think. Okay, we are whiffing most of those shots. I didn't know the Starborn actually throw grenades and stuff. Well, are they even Starborn? They're just like Guardians, apparently. Are Guardians Starborn? Who knows?
We had more time to explore.
Okay, so back to the ship. Actually, do we even need to go back to the ship? Maybe not. Maybe we can just simply go... Oh, okay. Apparently we need to go back to Vlad to locate more temples. We'll definitely do that, actually, but let's go and visit this abandoned mineral factory or whatever. Okay, it's a bit further away. Let's go to Cheyenne first. And yeah, we'll then visit Vlad.
We're gonna do a quick scan for...
And then from there, we'll decide what to do next. I am sort of thinking we would perhaps want to consider
contraband. Could be on your way.
I guess maybe doing a few random like jumps here and there to systems that we've never visited before.
We're here.
Mysterious captain.
There you are.
It's a real treat to see everyone scrambling. It's very profitable as well.
Who are you? What are you talking about?
It's not yet time. I don't even know if it will ever be. But hope and my pocketbook springs eternal.
What? Is that your ship? Trident ships are incredibly expensive.
Oh, this whole thing? I suppose it did cost a few fortunes. But it is nice to travel with a modicum of style.
This cryptic act is kind of bugging me.
There are rules even I must abide by. Or at least I choose to. It may mean nothing, but I'm rooting for you.
Rooting for me for what?
Sorry, can't say. Hopefully all will make sense in time. Good luck.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I remember being on your side of a conversation like this. Just don't give up. I hope to see you at a much later date.
What? I wonder if we could, like, simply target lock the ship, disable it, board, and really find out what's going on. Right. Abandoned outpost.
Gear looks green. Ready to land.
Another planet without native life. All we need to concern ourselves with.
Visitors.
They may be nearby.
Whoops. Well, we pretty much announced ourselves immediately. My mistake there.
And once again, we come then. Meet your death.
Yeah, I was meant to bring up the menu and change to Sense Star stuff, but not really in stealth anymore, are we? Maybe when we get back inside. Oh lord. Okay. Seems to have run off upstairs.
Where have
Check
they
the
gone?
bodies. Yeah, aside from not really meeting any Varun, or the actual Varun, or House Varun faction, we haven't also dealt with anything that Andrasia might want from us. And again, I'm still assuming that she will actually request for something at some point.
God damn it, reload! Too high here! Okay! Need help? One down! You cannot beat me!
Always worth checking. Never know what you might find in their pockets.
Okay, more guy down here.
Another way into the facility, perhaps?
Alright, alright. Now let's do a little bit more stealth. Okay. Do a little bit more stealth, provided Andrasia's not going to give our position away. Level 70 spacer. Not expecting that. Okay, well. Only do so much stealth. People pretty much, like, discover what's going on pretty quickly, don't they? Like, I don't know how you could do, like, an entire section in stealth without people sort of knowing what's going on. Like, even if people don't have line of sight of, you know, their allies getting killed, it just seems like somehow they just know. God.
I cannot wait to kill you.
This guy's just chilling out. Oh, he's got a knife, that's why. Yeah, not a chance, mate. Okay. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure how keen I am on, you know, digipicking stuff for loot. We've probably seen the majority of the loot that this game has to offer at this point. Opportunity. This extraction site is a chance for us to start over and leave our pasts behind. We aren't pirates anymore, we're just regular people. Man, it feels good to say that. We're working hard to get everything up and running, and we've been managing to make it feel more like home. Is this what we call retirement? Living quarter key. Okay, take all of that, and apparently we need to grab stuff from here. I'm just gonna take a gander at what we actually need to find. Obtain 5 items, regulators. Okay. We have 1 advanced regulator. But that's about it. Apparently we need to obtain 5 items though. Let me just take a look. Yeah, we only have the one. Unless I'm supposed to find more in the area. Which wouldn't really be ideal. Contraband cache. Yeah, not exactly interested in contraband.
Best not to leave anything useful behind.
So, definitely no sign of other regulators in this place. Have I missed something? Doesn't seem like it. I picked up the one regulator that was there, though. I wonder if that's going to be sufficient. Solomon's Adventures, Volume 5, permanently increases weapon damage at night by 5%. Ah, interesting. Interesting how specific it is as well. Yeah, very odd that we don't have more regulators. I think the last time we did this sort of quest for Dennis, there was quite a few of those items in the one spot. Unless I'm supposed to digipick my way through more of these crates to actually find it. Which would be kind of annoying. Either that or the quest is bugged. Which is, considering what we've experienced so far, not an impossibility. I feel like there are quite a few distractions here. This might be something that we use for the backline instead. That doesn't fit. That fits right there. That fits. So that's looking good. Yeah, maybe something like that. Oh my god, 82 credits? Definitely not worth it. Okay. Well, it is actually telling us to go back at this point. Alright, let's go back.
Looks to be a helium-3
There's no point in
no longer functional.
sticking around here. We probably just want to quickly fast travel there as well. But if this doesn't do it, I might not bother with the quest line, to be honest. The reward's probably just going to be cash. And it's just another job that we can repeat over and over again if we feel like doing it. I was just sort of doing it this time because I wanted to see if he had like a different type of task for us, but doesn't seem like it.
You've been busy, I hear. Clearing out bad guys.
Take your time. Cool. That's what we...
Alright, so we did pick up a few things. I've obviously got the regulator that I need to hand in, but this knife and the tombstone, I think we can get rid of that.
Come back anytime.
Okay. Hopefully this works. Dennis?
These goods I am asking for, maybe keep quiet about them, yeah?
I've got the equipment you asked for.
Hey, I hope it will... Show me, and I'll just... Oh, sorry, friendo. It looks like you don't have what I need yet.
Yeah, okay. It's a bit weird. We definitely didn't find any more regulators in there, so
We got lots of stuff.
possibly
Just ask.
it's bugged.
Sounds like a plan.
So I'm not gonna bother.
Yo, stay good out there.
Okay, so from here, I think I'm going to follow through on what I've just said around doing some exploration in systems that we've never been to, just to, you know, at the very least, say that we've visited and we've looked around, you know. Arguably, there's probably a point to be made in, you know, visiting the various planets in the area and, you know, just seeing if there are any points of interest that we haven't actually visited, you know. There's an abandoned outpost here. Again, I have no idea if it'll be a decent point of interest, but at the very least. Okay, bit of a fight going on. Guess we have to get through this first. Again, the game's sort of just making its own decisions on how much energy we have in our engines.
Enemy propulsion down. It should be much easier to hit now.
Also, Ecliptic is still a bit of a mystery group, aren't they? Like, we haven't really had too much interaction with Ecliptic aside from, you know, taking them out, really. They're just the enemy. Everyone's enemy, apparently. And why that is not really explained. Also, I would like to know why they sound all husky all the time. Maybe they're all afflicted with something. Anyway, I'm probably just guessing that there's more pirates or... Yeah, okay, more spacers here, and this is exactly the same layout as before, so maybe let's not bother. We sort of know what these places are like, so let's go to the spaceship debris. I mean, I like a shootout as much as the next guy, but, you know, if it's sort of the same layout every time, then I couldn't really care less. A spaceship debris, we've been to a few places like this before. I don't know if they're all exactly the same. I don't know if that's the extent of it. Let's just quickly scan the area a little bit more. I think that's it.
Reduced gravity here. Very easy to overcome.
Okay, cool. So I think we're done with Ganymede, I think. Let's check out Io. There's a civilian outpost there. So, sure, why not?
Direct hit to their grab drive. Enemy's jump drive is offline.
Who are these other guys? I'm not sure. Could be bounty defenders or something.
Their grab drive is crippled. They're not escaping.
Done and done. Not really interested in hanging around for a chat.
Touching down. If I can help you with anything, just say the word.
Okay, I haven't heard that line before from Sarah.
Captain, hello. I am satisfied to see that you survived your most recent sleep cycle.
Okay, outpost is over there. I wonder why we landed so far. I guess maybe there's not really a clear enough area. One thing that I will try is just this personal atmosphere, and we'll see what that does for us. My guess is it'll just return the oxygen to us and get rid of CO2 as well. Because it's such low gravity here, it's not really too much of a concern, but for the sake of testing things out. Interesting planet, this one, because it's got a lot of interesting. Okay, yeah, definitely restores the O2, and actually, while it's active, you can just continually run without having to worry about the amount of oxygen that you need. That's good to know, actually. Good for exploration.
You'll need good gear if you're going trekking. I can help with that.
What's it like living out here?
I'm getting used to it. I thought my partner was crazy for wanting to move out here, but it's not so bad. I could do with a little more business, though. These supplies don't pay for themselves. Thanks for the chat.
Okay. We've got some bounty boards. There are some consoles here. Cargo link is currently active. What?
Please watch your step. It is
Light utility robot model A. I feel like I haven't seen these model A's before. Looks a little bit different. Speaking of robots, maybe I should hang out with Vasco a little bit more as well. What? This one looks super old. I don't think I've seen one of these, you know, these habs. I think we saw this in the NASA facility, like, I think it was the hab that I thought they were doing experiments with. Not really anything going on here. I suppose if we were doing like a pirate route, and we were keen on just like raiding and pillaging, this would be like a really, really good target because they're totally secluded out here. No one would ever know. Oh, okay, we got...
don't usually make...
Hi there, traveler. Could you spare a moment?
What's going on?
We're worried about the gas rising from the vents nearby. We want to make sure it's safe.
We have data collection sensors that need to be placed near those vents. Would you be able to help us with that?
Sure.
I was hoping you'd say that. Thank you kindly.
I came here with my family when I was a kid. I hated it back then.
I never think about my old life unless someone like you comes around.
Questionable as to the actual number of colonists here. Seems like this place is too small to support that many colonists altogether. So, looks a little bit weird. Vapor analysis. Place gas sensors. It's not too far away. Let's do it. Plus, with our brand new found discovery of this power, I feel like we should have grabbed the power on Indum a lot sooner. Because this is exceptionally good for long traversal.
I'm glad it is in your hands.
Alright, let's get this over and done with, and we should get going to the next place.
Thanks for everything. You're free to visit anytime.
Here, this is for you. I only wish I had more to give. Safe travels, friend.
Yeah, good luck breathing out here. Alright, so let's continue on with our exploration of the Sol system. So Callisto, deserted UC listening post. So we've been there, but we haven't been to this relay station. Let's quickly check this out. Again, I guess there's a lot of these bases that might be generic. Maybe they all have the same names. Perhaps maybe I could pick and choose where we go rather than visiting all of them. Because if we know what it's going to be, then we may as well skip them. So let's do sense star stuff here. Okay, yeah, we definitely have a presence. I don't know what we're dealing with here. Actually, it's Crimson Fleet in there. Yeah, do I really want to take on this fight? Probably not. So, I don't think we're in combat just yet. Let's see if we can move on. So, why do we have this icon here? It says that there's a mining outpost. Oh, okay. Apparently we are in combat, guys. Well, let's fix that. There we go. Trader Atlas. Not really doing anything.
Appointments to be made, but I can spare a moment.
I want everything in your cargo hold right now. Have you heard anything interesting?
Read this slate that said you should get up every 30 minutes so your eggs don't fall off or whatever. Who the hell has the time for that?
I mean, definitely some truth in that. Alright, let's skedaddle. And let's land at this outpost. I suppose once you arrive at a planet that you haven't landed in before or haven't visited before, you actually have to orbit it first every time you fast travel, which is a little bit frustrating, but okay, I guess.
Even without life, there is the potential for beauty.
Okay, where is this place? Over that side. Let's go in with personal atmosphere again. So, I can't recall if we've visited a mining outpost that looks like this. And considering the name, I think this was probably just
You're here to join
a
our
friendly...
crew. I have some advice for you. Don't.
A friendly base, I suppose.
Let us try not to be responsible for any industrial-sized accidents while we are here.
Away from the equipment. We don't have a medic on staff.
Okay, I guess it's just a filler type location. Or a potentially good location for, you know, a bit of a...
decent stuff in stock. Feel free to browse.
A piracy gig, you know? So I guess if we were working for the pirates right now and we decided to do the pirate mission boards, these could potentially be the locations that we land in and, you know, assault. That's my guess. Anyway, right. So at this point, we've done all of Jupiter. Does Jupiter have any points of interest? I guess none of the gas giants will. Right, there's a whole bunch of stuff that we can still do even in Seoul. But what I might actually do at this point is go back to Vlad as well, because we do have the need to find some of the other temples. Plenty of temples to still find, and I guess we can do that while we're sort of exploring further, right? So there's no reason not to.
Will we be stopping for food? I would not mind trying something, and...
Back again. Who do you think will be the first to ask us questions? Mateo or Noel?
We've always considered ourselves explorers.
Forgot to check the math on a few
This really is
equations.
uncharted territory.
The brain's long gone. Forgetfulness.
Your artifact search must be a full-time job.
That's why I missed your little welcome party. Got caught up plotting all the data the Eye can give us. Wouldn't mind a helper's hand, though. Could speed the process along. Up-to-date planetary scans would help filter all the data I have to sift through. Maybe help to find the anomalous bits. And Constellation can slide a credit or two your way. All part of the mission of charting the stars, right?
Survey data. I can get that for you. We've got quite a few already.
Then we're hand in hand in agreement. Now, get out there and burn some helium.
Yeah, here, I've got some survey data for you.
You've tipped my ear.
So, let's take a look. Yeah, I mean, we've got plenty. Look at that. Yeah, it doesn't have a lot of cash right now, though, but that should be okay for now. I was hoping you could point me into another artifact temple.
The Eye's showing signs over another one of those big anomalies. Here, catch a smile.
Acquire the power on Aurea.
Hmm? Oh, sorry. Was doing the tally's work in my head. Inventory on the station, next supply run.
Any thoughts on the Unity?
Keep coming back to one thing. Both of these Starborn, they're people you know. Only they're not the people you know. Say and do things the folks you know would never. Doesn't bode well for anyone stepping into the Unity. Or through it, or however it works. You consider what it might do to you?
Nothing will change who I am.
Experience shapes the person, as much as the other way. And the Unity sounds like an experience with an endless depth, with no hope to fathom. I doubt any declaration of intent will carry fate's hand there. Jaw the words another time, then.
He's definitely got a point there. I mean, the other version of Barrett pretty much stepped through the Unity and tried to do things because of the experiences that he had, and I suppose it's the same for the other guy. He's the head
By the way, Captain,
guy of that religion. I forget what it's called. Alright, so we have got more powers from beyond. So acquire the power on Aurea. And I wonder if we have to do this every single time now to obtain more powers. Because we had quite a big list before of different powers that we could just simply obtain, but this time around it's just one by one, apparently. So where is this place? It's in Olympus, okay. It's not so far away at all. Okay. Well, I'm thinking we want to just continue looking around in Sol. So let's check out Venus. Is there anything going on? Fracking station. I'm not sure if we've ever been to a fracking station. Ooh, we've got enemies here. Maroon, apparently. Can I just simply leave them alone? We're not in combat, so There's no reason why we have to fight them.
Good to go for landing.
And they haven't exactly done anything wrong, so they haven't attacked us or anything like that. Okay, now again, this is probably another friendly base. If they do end up asking for us to do stuff, I'm probably going to decline this time because it's, you know, just a little bit of extra cash. Don't exactly need that. Ooh, extreme ambient heat, extreme corrosive environment. I think the suit should be okay. I mean, we shouldn't stay here for too long though. Anyway, considering where we're at, I'm probably going to take a break before coming back and, you know, doing additional exploration. And yeah, I feel like maybe the next few episodes will try and focus a lot on that exploration. We'll mix in a few other side quests here and there as well. But I definitely want to get out there in the stars a little bit more, and especially visit some of the star systems that are further and further away, especially considering it feels like the main storyline is sort of coming to a close. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed this episode. As usual, leave a like or a dislike or a comment or two down below. Stay true, and I'll see you guys in the next one.